Well, hello there, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. I'm just up here enjoying the view. I really quite like it up here. So last time we got the turtle running, and that is running really rather well actually. Shall we jump off? Let's jump off. I love this power armor for that. So Terence T. Turtle is working pretty well, fully automatically. He's up to 36 reads, which is a decent number. It's only a small read farm. I could probably put one more there actually, if I wanted to. I don't know which way I will expand. So just quickly, before we get on to today's stuff, I just want to show you what I've been doing off camera. Because if you remember, not this episode actually, but the episode before, we had a slight power issue, which you can see we are still recovering from. We were losing power. And I didn't know why we were losing power. And then I discovered why. It was over here, the quarry power. Now if you look on the readout for that, it says hardened energy cell, a big number of RF, and in out 400 over 150. All of these others are 80 over 80 because all of these were upgraded from the leadstone energy cell, which isn't quite as powerful. This one was set to 400 over 400, which meant, because it's connected directly to a tesseract, it was pumping out 400 RF every tick to the quarry, which was okay. It meant the quarry was going really fast. However, over here we're actually only producing 320 RF, which meant that that was completely draining all of the power out of the batteries. And this is why I like to put little individual power sources on each different type of thing. All that I had to do was turn down the power to the quarry. I can set exactly how fast I want it to go, and it could probably go up a bit more, but I won't bother. I'll turn it up when I get more dynamos on the system. But that means I can control exactly how fast it goes. So now we're producing more power than we're losing again, which is good. Also, one other thing which I have done off camera, if we come all the way into here, you can see that these are starting to get really filled up. They have filled up a lot since I was last in here actually. And the reason for that is, as you can see by the flashes, the quarry is directly connected to it now and constantly pumping stuff in. So what I've actually done is to make up a big 16K storage device that is even bigger than all of these. So that should hold us a little while. I'm pretty soon going to need another one. But it's just basically another stage on the 4K devices. So, yep, that is going up. I guess that's all going in and out downstairs. But that's working, so I'm really pleased. So what is the order for today? Well, it is additional work on the ME crafting system, because we have barely even got started downstairs. I still haven't done the roof in here any more than it was, but now I've got the paper to do it at least. Because what we used to have over in the engine room was an automatic smooth stone generator, which I could use to convert things into stone bricks. I want another one of those, but I want it down here in the basement, directly connected up to the ME system. And for that, we're going to make it a little bit more high-tech. Now, I have one export bus which I made last time, but I don't think I have any other buses, I don't. But fortunately, I can really quickly make them. I should have a load of processors in there. I do, which is superb. And is that the rain starting? Nice. I'm glad I'm indoors and the roof is on this place now. So, buses. I want to make some... What have I got? I've got an export bus. I want to make up another, let's say, 3 import buses. So, import buses are made using that. I'm going to shift click and see what we are missing quite a bit. To be honest, I just like doing this. We don't even have any conversion matrices, do we? So let's make up, we will need 6 of those, I think. 1. And we've run out of something. What was that? Oh, don't tell me we've run out of glass. I didn't check that. I didn't check that at all. No, it's Fluix dust. Do we have stuff to make Fluix dust? We have no stuff to make any Fluix dust. That's really rather bad. I didn't realise that. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to need to really quickly go and pulverise a little bit of this up. So I'm going to apologise for this. I really didn't know that we were that low on this stuff, but I can just stick it in here. Oh, that went... What's happened there? I don't know. But we can quickly pulverise that up and then pulverise the other one up. And since I've got just a mere minute, I shall quickly go and... Do we have any fence? Fube. Fence, we've got plenty of fence. How about cane? Yeah, we've got a decent amount of the old sugar cane, which will make a decent amount of the old paper, which can be combined with that, and fencing to make near enough another stack of that. Let us also, ew, that is so horrible, nip out here, pick up our 39 more sugarcane, which will be a few more bits, and we're probably going to need to grab an energy cell. We don't really have any battery cells anymore. I've used all the hardened ones up now, but we can just whack you off and take you. By the time I've got all this, all of the dusts will be pulverised anyway, so it will all have been a bit pointless. So, fences, more sugar canes, just like that. Maybe more like that. Pick the bone meal up, put the bone meal back. Let's see how much more of the roof we can get done with a stack and a bit. And pop the rest of this in whilst we are at it. The normal quartz. Right, hopefully there is one of those there. That is outputting. So, yep, that is good. Happy chappy with that. I like that look a lot better. Right, how close are we getting? Pretty close. Close enough that I can make up some more of the old Fluix dusts. So let us quickly hop through these. So we're going to need... How many can we make? Oh, a good number, that's fine. That's good. Okay, happy. Can we get a whole stack? Not quite, but that is enough for this. So we can now make up our 6 of these. 7, obviously, because I cannot count. We needed ME interfaces. Oh, for not glass of all things. You think you are prepared, and every time you think you are prepared, life proves that you aren't. How simply aggravating. It was glass, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. Well, we only actually need 7 or so. Because I only actually need 4. Oh, is it not glass? What have I run out of? You're all screaming at me. It's ME cabling. I won't. I'll just make those 6 up like that. Clicky out, please. Okay, we want export buses. Those use pistons. I really should be putting things in. Right, pistons and cabling. Oh, it's cabling, which I've got all of in here. So we want a couple of export buses. And a couple of import buses. Now, I know I don't have any sticky pistons, but I do have glue. So I might as well make those all up. And where is my import, isn't it? Import bus. Basic import buses, just like that. So 1, 2, 3 of those. And since I have plenty of the processors, the glue processors, I shall just convert all of these up to precision. Perfect. Right, now over here should be all the stuff from there. There's the igneous extruder and the... Oh, that's the redstone furnace which I was using, isn't it? Right, I think we will make up another redstone furnace because it's really handy having one there. Yeah, oh dear, redstone furnace. There is our furnace. Right, can we make one of these easily? What are we missing? Everything? Absolutely everything. Right, machine frame shouldn't be too bad. Making it out of steel. Fine, whatever. Redstone reception coil, that should be okay. The bricks. We have bricks, we have plenty of bricks. The copper gears, we need stone gears. Do we have stone gears? No. Do we have... Well, we need to make wood gears then, don't we? Oh, you can make copper gears like that. Why did it not tell me that? With a piece of iron? Works for me. Right, all of that stuff in there, please. And get me a furnace. That is just so easy. Right, now I've come all the way downstairs and there is one more thing which I need, which I have not shown you yet. I want something called a level emitter. This is another piece of ME, and I'll show you what it does in a minute. Can I make one of those? I need a redstone torch. That is easy. I'm going to need 2 of these. And ME cabling was the other thing I was missing, was it? No, it was a processor, that's fine. I have those in me back pocket. 2 level emitters. Right, let us go downstairs. Let us not, because we want cobble and smooth stone. I'm running backwards and forwards like a fool. We must have some smooth stone in here. Somewhere. Smooth stone. Right, that is everything. Except for the water and the lava and, well... Let's dig up some floor, because that will make me feel better. All this lovely strip and I'm taking it all out. It's a bit annoying. Come here. Come here. There we go. Limestone, cobblestone. Pop. And we want to run some hardened energy conduit 1 further down than that. Do I have a shovel? I have a shovel. My shovel is there. Pop, 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 and pop. And some hardened energy conduit, thank you all very much. Bit of power. Right, so there will be a gap and one will go in there, so the first machine will go there, which does not require power, an output, a space, an input, and a machine there. These will take up quite a bit of room actually. I could put them closer. I may move them eventually. Right, our two machines are the one which doesn't require power, which is the igneous extruder. That's going to go there. And the one which does, which is the redstone furnace, that can go there. Right, this one doesn't even need an input on the side, but it will require an output on that side. So we will start by turning everything else off, except an output. Now this will be an input into the ME system, which is there. Precision import. And run the ME cabling. Where's my ME cabling? Is it upstairs? Well, let's nip upstairs and get everything else we need then, because we need some buckets of water and lava, and we need the ME cable. 6 pieces should be enough, just about. Right, water and lava, so we can set all of this up. Water can come from over here. Pop. And actually I can just nick a lava bucket out of this system, which no longer loses lava buckets, which are good. I'll just replace it. Let me through, thank you. Okay, so we now have everything which we need. Right, ME cabling running along the back of here. Just enough. Oh, that's not going to be enough. That is not going to be enough by about 2 pieces. Right, let us go back and quickly whip together some ME cabling. And now we are out of glass, but that is fine. We will need a piece there and a piece there. Let us put lava into our igneous extruder and let us put some water into it as well. Now that will obviously start it making cobblestone. As much cobblestone as we could possibly want, and it's being imported by the system. So we will eventually fill the entire system up with cobblestone if we do that. This is a level emitter. It emits a redstone signal on the point there. But what it does is it looks at, if you right click it, what there is in the ME system. Now this I want to be in charge of cobble generation. So what I'm going to do is put some cobble in there. It's now looking at cobblestone. If the levels are above 1, it will emit a redstone signal, which is what it's doing, you can see. If I toggle this, if the level is above 1, it won't emit a redstone signal. Now that's what I want. What I'm going to tell it is that as long as there are, let's say, you can just type a number in, but I want always to have 1,000 pieces of cobble in my system. If you've got more than that, switch this redstone signal off. If you've got less than that, that redstone signal will come on. We've got more than that, so it is off, and I'm now going to point it down at that. Now all I need to do is take this one and tell it to look at a redstone signal, because I only want this to work if there is a signal. If I set this to high, it stops working. So can you see what's happening? This is checking if I've got less than 1,000 pieces of cobblestone. If there's less than 1,000 pieces of cobblestone, that redstone will switch on, that will switch this on because it only works with a redstone signal. This will produce cobblestone until I have more than 1,000 pieces, at which point this will detect it and switch the redstone signal off, which will switch the machine off. That way, no matter if I always take cobblestone out, I will always have 1,000 pieces of cobblestone in the system, because it will always work to make sure there's 1,000 pieces of cobblestone in the system. Make sense? Now I'm going to do exactly the same over here with an import bus on this side and an export bus on that side. I should say, if you're doing this, you definitely don't need to use precision ones for this job. I just had plenty. Now I am also going to put a level emitter on this, and let's turn all these outputs off as well. Now this one is going to detect smooth stone, because this will output cobblestone, turn it into smooth stone and take it out. So I want this one to detect smooth stone, and again it's going to look for 1,000 pieces of smooth stone. If there's less than that, it will switch on, and apparently there's less than that in the system, which is a really good test actually. Let us just dash upstairs and have a look. Smooth stone, there are 588 pieces. So what I'm going to do is tell this machine to only switch on when it's getting a signal, so it is now switched on. What I want it to do is simply export cobblestone into this machine. You can see it is now full of cobblestone, which is being converted into smooth stone, which is being taken into the system. I'm going to turn this down to 600 just to show you how this works. So this is switched on because there are less than 600 pieces of cobblestone in the system. If I zoom upstairs and look at stone, you can see there's 595. If we wait while it cooks up, 596, 597, 598, come on, 599, and one more, 600. Now, because there are 600 pieces of stone in the system, this has switched off. It's no longer cooking cobblestone. Because this is attached to the machine, the export bus is still filling it up. So the machine fills with cobblestone, but it's not switched on, so it doesn't cook it. If I now, because I am building, take this stone out of the system, it's overshot by one piece before it's switched off. If I take it out, you will see that this will start going up again. There we go. 538, 539, because this has switched back on again, because it has detected I don't have enough stone. So I can keep things I want at a constant level and never ever run out. So obviously this is a really handy thing to do for things like glass, which I've run out of. But once you've got these basics like stone and glass in, you can use this system to make anything all the way up to tesseracts fully automatically. If I now dump stone back in, so that I have, how much stone have I got? 676. Then this has, as I'm sure you would expect, all shut down again because I have enough stone. So it is all working absolutely perfectly, and I'm really, really happy with that. So between on and off camera, I'm now going to set these sorts of machines up for all sorts of things. For, as I've said, making glass, making gravel, and I will also show you how to set up automatic crafting benches so that you can take this smooth stone and make sure it keeps a full stack of, say, 1,000 stone bricks, or even a stack of 1,000 coloured bricks if you wanted to, at all times, so you've always got building materials. So let's set that back up to 1024. That will turn that back on until I have enough. But that will be it for this episode, guys. We now once again have loads of smooth stone, and we are never going to run out of it. Let's finish back up on the roof, which is this way. I'm getting lost. So thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. I very much hope that you enjoyed it. Do leave a like and subscribe if you did, because that really does help me, and it makes me feel all happy and stuff like that. But mostly, thank you very much for watching, and I very much hope to see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.